my next upload for tonight is with regard to the worldwide developments that have been occurring since I commenced my work that was quite arduous in 2017. The issue I'm going to refer to is just after being brought to my attention that those spreading themselves thin and stealing from my fortune and withholding my child unlawfully from me are in the midst of a process of antagonism and disturbances of the peace. As I've mentioned in a previous upload, the bartering and bargaining regarding human life of a EU citizen by a nationality or a collective group of people that had no business ever intruding upon me in the first place, and that have been responsible for very dangerous offences against my son and I and my ancestry, and that have exploited my work and that have stolen substantially and that are trespassing where they have no right to be, are further offending and further thieving from Maria McElligott here in Tralee, County Kerry. As a universal light worker, it is common knowledge the effects to these kind of causes that are very unworthy. So when my innocent child was unlawfully withheld from me, he experienced horrendous ordeals. He didn't have my care to protect him from the liabilities in society that are still loose and that are still causing problems. So I'm just wondering what the United Nations and all the relevant agencies and establishments are doing about this situation, with regard to not only my son having been very much seriously traumatized, but also the issue of financial theft and financial fraud and property theft, all occurring due to hate crime and treason. As a law-abiding citizen and people in my proximity, exacerbating offences, I'm repeating myself ad nauseum, there is an application process that was commenced in 2019, and my wealth is quite substantial, and my good work has been widespread, and my child is very precious. So there are people that are being very obnoxious and arrogant regarding this entire matter, and unfortunately when it's against universality, it's a little bit serious, and when it's against royalty, it's even more serious. So this is another upload for the interests of the United Nations and the Government of Ireland. I'm awaiting for an honourability to transpire, and the individuals that are spreading themselves thin for my wealth and property and unlawfully withholding a child that they have traumatized are endangering many other people as well. So I'm very concerned about the risks being taken, and I'm very concerned that the government have not contacted Mrs. Maria McElligott here in this upload. So I'd like everyone to know how liabilities are endangering young children in society simply due to my wealth and property and my beautiful baby boy I gave birth to on the 14th of the 10th, 2015. And I hope the fellowship is aware of the mentally disturbed individuals distorting and disturbing reality with stupidity and superficiality. So the ombudsman that were contacted 3 years ago, you're still required, is it 22 years ago? You're still required to address problems caused by incompetent professionals in Tralee, County Kerry, stealing from a royal